Blessings, YouTubers. Okay, as I said, I was going to try to get some more of my books on video. This one I made many years ago. It's one of my very first velvet bound books. It's a 3-ring binder, an old photo album that I just covered with velvet. If you notice, I put a raised area on it. It's like a little goddess. And this is in like a dark navy blue. And a tassel. I think they're fun. I love tassels. But this book is just like the leather one. Yep, it's bound. It has the big ridges on it and stuff. Okay, now, I specifically made this book for some pages that I bought on eBay. And when I bought these, she also had to where you could get them bound in a regular bound book or whatever, but I couldn't afford the $100 and some. So I just bought the page version, which cost me about $40. So the book that's inside of here belongs to another person. It was a purchased book of shadows, and it is by Josefa Wilson. She went by the name of Cunina. She lived in New Orleans, and to be honest, I have been looking for more of her stuff because I know that there's more pages that I can add to this book, but this was before Hurricane Katrina, and I haven't seen hide nor hair of her unless she's changed her name or what. I pray to the goddess that it didn't get her, because we just don't like thinking of bad situations like that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you the inside of it. When I bound it, I put the bright silver edging around so you can see where I glued stuff down. It is velvet, and it goes, come on, still. I'm using my camera phone. One of these days, I'll get a brand new camera, but right now, broke witch. Anyhow, this is it. This is her front page. And as you open it up, you see. Now, these little cards I've covered up who the book belongs to. That's me. I make out these cards. It's really kind of it's a situation. I can't remember things sometimes. I'm getting old. How about that one? But I make up these cards. And when people or friends of mine or fellow witches that I know would, they like to borrow my books. And basically I kind of check my books out in a sense. But I write down the name of the book and what it is and who it was by and this and this. And then when I take the card out, on the back of it, I write their name, their phone number, and the date that they checked it out, and they can take the book, and then that way I know where my books are at, and I don't lose them. Really good at losing things. Anyhow, so that's one of my crazy, I think it's inventive. I used to work in a metaphysical store, and we kind of did the same thing, but people would buy the books, and then we would put them in cases, and then we knew what we needed to reorder, and then we also knew what was popular. But this book goes on, and it's just basically a full-blown, everything you can imagine. Her introduction goes on explaining witches, Wiccans, and pagans. Lots of interesting reading. Finding your craft name. Now, this is Wiccan. I'm not Wiccan. Remember, I'm pagan. But this was when I was walking the path in high heel shoes and looking for all sorts of information, whatever I could find. Now I've settled into a big old pair of mud boots, and I have a good old time. So, I'm not a big craft name person. The name Narissa Penn is not my real name, for safety reasons. So, this goes on. Let's see here. Relaxation, meditation, grounding and centering. Let's see here. basics of ritual, altars. She goes really into depth, different things that you can do, along with sayings, bringing in your elements, however you want to do it. I get a lot of ideas, as I say. Let's see here. Circle and castings. I just love how she put this together. The Charge of the Goddess. Charge of the Dark Goddess. Invocations of the Moon Goddess. Invocations of Diana. Charge of the God. The Horned God and the Green Man. Moon Goddesses. That got in the wrong place. Anyhow. Charge of the Dark God. And goes the Wiccan Reed, the Ballad, Law, Creed, Initiation, Witch's Rune, Invocation and Initiation, Fivefold Kiss. It kind of goes into all the different basic myths of the descent of the goddess, salt and water consecration, blah, blah, blah. I can't talk today. Full moon ritual, the wheel of the year, and then it goes into the different sabbats. Okay, if you want to call them sabbats, sabbats, however. I call them sabbats, and either they're an equinox or a solstice. That's what I call them. But they go on and they have, you know, it explains. Let's see here, you all. It goes to customs, mythology and correspondences, and then she also has, you know, ideas, mundane things to do, and, you know, whatnot that you can add, verses and songs, but each one of them has a, you know, that similar setup. Let's see, and that keeps going on. There's Midsummer. Lunasaw, Mabens. Okay, and it goes on to explain magic. I think I got some things kind of turned around in here. But it has, you know, theories and theories of self-knowledge, what you shouldn't do in magic, you know. Moon phases, and then it goes into, has all the elements, earth, air, fire, water, and then correspondence with colors. Okay, and then we have days of the week, goddesses, gods, and if you notice what they could be used for, the different gods, brewing, chaos, fire, hunting. Okay, and then we've got, there's more gods. Natural stones. Oh, natal stones. So it's days of birth. I'm looking through my phone instead of looking down at the book. I bet it would be easier, wouldn't it? Trees, herbs, crystals, what's that one say? Roots or tools. Tools of the craft. Runes, tarot, the pentagram, and invoking, banishing. And then it goes into spells, prayers, and sayings. It goes quite a ways with that one. There's a lot of fun stuff in here. Find friendship, romance, heal. All different kinds. And then as you go on through the book, she has a few other elements put in it. Crafts for a witch. Recipes, and these are cooking recipes. Nom nom. I love to cook. I'll be cooking some recipes up for you soon. We'll go down into my witchy kitchen and we will cook food that is spells. Yes. Healing and all that good stuff. So, that's the book that I've placed in here. Oop, look. There's even Wassel. So, it's a 3-ring binder. Just your basic open-up binder, like the rest of them. And the back of it, it's kind of a dark blue. Now, it's kind of been through the ringer. And it has 2 markers. one, then this one has a little fairy and a moon. She's so cute. Love fairies and moons. But this here's one of my books. And you can see the goddess a little bit better. Thank you, YouTube. Guys, have a wonderful day. Bright blessings. And hope to see you again soon. Bye.